The scene where Mark has to choose between Gemma and Helly was actually predicted by someone quite a while ago. At the end of the second season of Severance, the much anticipated scenario where Mark has to make a choice between two options finally played out. On one side was his girlfriend Helly, filled with eager anticipation, and on the other side was his wife Gemma, who was in a state of extreme anxiety. Mark eventually decided to take Helly's hand and leave together. The ending of the second season was frozen in the moment when the two of them were running. However, Mark was completely oblivious to the fact that his blind date in the first season had already foreseen all of this. When she learned that Mark was an employee in the Severance layer of Lumen Industries, her curiosity flared up instantly, and she put forward a core question.
You could have a girlfriend at Lumen and not know it. And if you met someone out here, you wouldn't know it in there. Like you could get married and have kids.
And this question is precisely the dilemma that Mark is facing right now. In fact, the actual situation is even more complicated than what Alyssa had envisioned. Mark's work persona is not only connected to Helly, but also gets entangled emotionally with Helly's life persona, Helena, who is the heir of Lumen Industries. To make matters even more complex, Helena has already started to have interactions with Mark's life persona. Such a convoluted web of emotional relationships has really kept the audience in suspense. As for what will happen next in the relationship between Helly and Mark, it's still anyone's guess for now. During the group's corporate retreat day, there were mannequins that looked exactly like Mark and Helly. This might suggest that Lumen Industries has already mastered the technology of cloning bodies. If it's possible to transfer their personas into a body that has no pre-existing persona, then perhaps they can truly stay together for good.